Hi and welcome back to my plot up here in West Yorkshire at plot 9.2. It's a beautiful day today. We haven't had the really bad sun like some places have still. We've had some rain for the last, 3-4 days. We've had quite a lot actually. So today is to do as little as possible. No, I'm only joking. Right, I'm going to show you my Christmas potatoes because they are coming on lovely. Also, it's my soup that I've made from Life is Content, Debbie and Davy. They made some, so I made some, and I've just had some, and it was really nice. So the video of that will be on later on in the video. It's all video, isn't it? I'm going to show you my tomatoes in the greenhouse because the big ones are Homestead. They're massive, they fit in my hand, them. So I'm looking forward to them. On the chickens, I've had some dealings with them, should I say, and I'll tell you that as well. So something to think about if you're thinking about getting chickens. It's not all fine and dandy. These downfalls as well. There's nothing wrong with them. They're all right, but I'll tell you what I'm on about a bit later on in the video. So I'll take you over to show you my Christmas potatoes and I'll show you how good they are. Right, I've just put you on my hand tripod. I'll take you over and I'll show you my potatoes. If you remember, I put 2 tubers in here and I started it about here, and then when they started growing green leaves I topped it up, and then so on and so on and so on. And look at that. I wasn't expecting them to grow so fast. I ain't grown potatoes before because I don't eat them, so I'm looking forward to see how many potatoes we have in this container. So if I remember, because if you watched my other video I did tell you that I can't remember bugger all just lately. My brain's like a sieve. If I remember, I'll put the date on this screen to tell you when I actually did put them in there, when I edit it. I'll just take you around and I'll show you my potatoes that I put in the ground. If you watch my video saying Christmas potatoes, I can't remember if that is the thumbnail. Anyway, these are my Christmas potatoes. Have you seen how well they're doing? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take these covers off. And if you're wanting some covers like this, they're made out of divan beds, the bases for divan beds. One of my chickens is just attacking my sweet corn. Right, I shall show you what they look like once I take these covers off. Right, I've taken the covers off and my potatoes, and these are them. I don't know what happened to that one. Oops, sorry, shadow. I don't know what happened to the one in the middle of that, but I haven't got anything growing. And Charlotte, sorry about my shadow again. Charlotte and Maris Piper, or Maris Pia, or whatever you call it. So I think I'm going to get some decent potatoes for Christmas. My neighbours will be having some potatoes, no doubt. I just want to show you my leeks as well, but I watched a video and they cut the tops off, so I think that's what I'm going to do today. I might as well show you my beetroot as well while I'm here. And yeah, there's a, oops, focus. I'll just get a better shot at that. There's the white beetroot. And the normal beetroot, where's that leaf coming from? So I'll be able to take some more of these out as well. They're doing really well. Quite surprised, to be honest. There's any more big ones that I can show you while I'm here. Sorry about the shadow again. Oh, there's one there, but I don't know if you can see. It's only problem when you get the sun. You can't video it properly. See if I can do it any better at this side. I can't see that screen, so I'm not sure. Anyway, I've got sun shining into the screen on the phone. So that's my beetroot. And I have been getting some runner beans. But this video is not a tour of me allotment. So there's my potatoes. for Christmas. I'll take you into the bottom greenhouse now and I'll show you them tomatoes that I was just on about because they're massive. Really happy about them actually. Called Homestead. So I'll just have to move this this brick. Excuse me a minute. Open the door. When I came down here this morning to see the chickens, this had fallen off and I forgot to take it out of the greenhouse. It's gone soft. Just put it on there, take it home with me when I go home. These are the tomatoes that I wanted to show you. Finally going red. See in my hands, just don't want them to go too soft. They're not that bad actually. What's that one like? They are Homestead, them ones, and I'll be growing them again next year because I do like my beefsteak tomatoes. Just let you see these. Oh, do you know what? They're not that bad. I might be able to cut them off and give them to my neighbour because I have promised her some. What about these on here? Oh yeah, I'll be able to take them as well because they're still quite hard. They're not mushy. Oh, there we go. Lovely cherry tomatoes. What's this one called? Can't see. It's supposed to be a permanent ink marker and it's come off. So I'll just show you these as well down here. Look at these beauties. It's a shame that I can't remember what they were called. Because they are quite big. There. Oh, that one's. Can do what Debbie does. She says there's a knuckle on them. Look, it's split. Never mind. It's just been one of them years, hasn't it, where we've just battled along with the weather. Some more there. And these as well. I think they're called indigo. Oh, indigo cherry drop, these ones. So not done too bad. That one snapped. So that one had snapped off. I'm coming out of this greenhouse because I'm absolutely melting. So that's one that's, oops, sorry my shadow, that's split. That one's a nice one. It just split there, look. But I'll be able to do something with that. Sweat's dripping off my head. If my other chickens were alive, they'd be having a load of tomatoes. My chickens are just getting used to all different things that I've been feeding. I don't feed them all the time because they end up with diarrhoea. Too much information, you might be thinking. But I do give them some tomatoes. And like I said, them greyhound cabbages, got the sweat dripping off the top of my head. Them greyhound cabbages, the chickens won't be eating them, I don't think, because they're too small. Anyway, I shall show you my flower bed. Quite happy with that actually. These are my flowers. My dahlias are coming on lovely. I do apologise about my shadow again. Just waiting for these two dahlias here to produce some nice flowers. I can't see if you can see this because I've just got the sun in my screen on my end. It's a dahlia. My zinnias. I'm gonna deadhead this flower bed and give everything a good drink. But you know what? I'm really happy with my dahlias this year. Right, I shall tell you about my chickens. Where shall I start? I'm only joking. If you remember, if you've watched any of my other videos, I lost my chickens to foxes and I wasn't going to get any more. But I ended up getting 4. One of them were a cockerel, so I had to take him back. So the one for Reuben, I ended up getting another one, but I didn't want one to be on her own, so I ended up with 2. And because they were like 4 or 5 week old, they should have been at least 6 to 8 weeks, but they were 4 to 5 weeks old. They were tiny. And I got in touch with this company about some red mite treatment. And they said that they couldn't have them until they were about 6 to 7 weeks old. So I've had to leave them because I didn't know what else to do. Anyway, I demited the coop and everything else and all the area. Not yesterday, the day before, which will be Friday. I didn't take everything out. I just cleaned it all. With that other video that I had, excuse me, I'm just going to have to scratch my... The other video that I put on Friday, that was just a tidy, but I noticed when I was moving it around, my arms were covered in red mites. Awful. So I got in touch with Edward, the farmer, about what I could put on the floor, because also when it's going to start raining, the floor's going to be full of mud. So he said to get some wood chip. So that's what I did. So I shall show you the coop now. And now I got some of that treatment for red mites for the little new girlies, and I've picked them up, checked them, and I didn't have any red mites on my hands and my arms, because last time when I picked them up I were covered. So touch wood, I've got to crack the red mite infestation, because oh my god, it's awful. Anyway, I shall show you the coop. So now this is the coop where the two little girls are. I do feel so sorry for them, because I want to put them with the other three, but they keep fighting them. And I left them for an hour while I just nipped out, and I come back and these two chickens, oh, it's gone dark here. Them two chickens were in the house, and oh my god, they were melting. So I quickly got them out, closed the bubbles on either side, and put the three big girls back in their area. So the light brown one there's Lily, the dark brown one there's... No, start again. The light one's Ivy, and the dark brown one's Lily. So all this wood chip now is all over their area. So that'll stop it from getting muddy. But I need to see if I can find somebody local to me who'll be able to put a roof on this coop. I know I could put a tarpaulin on it, but I've used tarpaulin before. When it's windy, it scares the chickens to death, because I just need something to cover the top of this. What I wanted to do, if I could have done it, is you see this piece of wood here. I don't know if I can't even see the screen, but you see this piece of wood here. I was going to put some like scaffolding board. It wasn't scaffolding board, but that sort of size, so you know what I'm talking about, all the way around to make a square. And then get some wood, like an angle, and then I could have angled it off, and then I could have put like I remembered what it was called, a drain pipe. So I could put a drain pipe across here, and then I could have had a water butt to collect the water, but I won't be able to do that. That's the little chickens there. I let them out when I'm here, and I've put that fire guard over the pond because I don't want them falling in. So that's the tail of the chickens so far, and fingers crossed I've got rid of all the red mites. At the end of this video, I'm just going to put a little clip of the homemade soup that I made. The pepper and tomato one that Debbie made from Life is Content, and it was actually quite nice, to be fair. I didn't have my microphone on, so I'm not sure whether the sound's going to be very good. If it isn't, I'll just do a voiceover. And it was really tasty. Well, I've copied off Debbie and Dave at Life is Content. I made myself some soup. The only thing is, I didn't have a blender, so I used an hand blender, and oh my god, my kitchen wasn't yellow anymore. Lesson learned, and it actually does taste nice. Thanks Debbie for showing us. These are the bags that I went out to buy today to put my soup in so I could freeze them. Ideal actually. I just thought I'd show you. I bought these from Home Bargains, 99p for 8, and you can put them in freezer and microwave them. Right, I'm going to try this soup for my dinner. Up here in Yorkshire, it's breakfast, dinner and tea. So if people think it's dinner for lunch, it is. And dinner for an evening meal, it is. That's if you're posh. But I ain't. So I'm going to bang this in here. Excuse my nose, I have got hay fever. I'll let you know what it tastes like. Not sure if you can see the steam coming off the soup, and I've just tasted it and it's blooming lovely. I'm not having any bread with it because I've had a sandwich just today and I don't eat much bread. So it's lovely. Crusty bread and a bit of butter probably would have gone down nice, but next time I'll have that. Lovely. I'm going to call it a day on this video. I know it were only a short one. I just wanted you to see what were happening up at the plot. So thanks for watching. Take care. See you later. Bye.